solving equations at specific heights. Okay, so you actually know how to do this. We're just going to do a few examples together. Where does this graph have a height of -5? So graphing it. So let's go ahead into our calculator. Okay, is everyone okay that I drew that? Is that kind of what you're seeing? I'm getting a no. No? Okay, everyone looks like that. Okay, so where does this graph have a height of this? So guess what I'm going to do? A -5 height. So that means what strategy into my calculator? Y2 is what I'm going to do. So go back to your Y menu. Remember, this is a baby negative. So -5. Okay. So now I'm going to do which option is this on my menu? Intersection. So can you get both intersections? So remember, you're going to have to move your mouse closer to whichever one you want to find. So practice. Enter, enter, enter is all you're going to have to type once you get there. Enter, enter, enter. Yep. Okay. Next one. Where else does this graph have a height equal to its y-intercept? So we're going to have to graph it. We're going to have to understand where the y-intercept is. So go to your y, clear your other stuff now that if you're done. So I'm seeing a parabola like that. It's opening up. This one doesn't even have any x-intercepts when I look at it, right? So if I did the quadratic formula, for instance, there would be an error. There would be no solution. Okay, here's what we need to know. This is a y-intercept. How do I get my mouse to go there? What? Trace 0. Enter. And it went to 6. Some of you might have maybe just noticed, right? If there's no x, it would just be algebraically 6. Okay, now that I know that, I'm going to put that y2 across the 6. So where else? So I'm looking for that value. So make sure your mouse is closer. I might ask these questions differently. So if I asked you which other point, okay, so if I had said what other point is, how would you write me the answer differently now? You would have to go 2.33, comma 6. Okay, so please be careful when you read the question, because I might say, where else? So just there would be 2.33. If I say, what's the point, then you got to list it as a coordinate, okay? So you're going to be doing the same thing, it's just about how to write your answer. Okay. Graph both sides of the equation, and then we're going to get this solution. So you're going to do this one in y1, and this you're going to type into y2. Okay, so once I graphed it, I just did second trace, the intersection, enter, enter, enter. And I'm just stating it as a solution of x equals this number is the solution, or x equals this is the solution, not the coordinate. Did not get that? Go back to your y equals window. 1.44? Everyone has different. Anybody else match mine?
Yeah,
okay. Oh, sorry, you got trumped. Can you go back to your y equals? What do you got in there? Do you have negative 2x squared minus x plus 3?
Does the order matter?
No.
Okay.
X squared plus 5x subtract 9.
Yeah, that's right.
What's going on?
Did you accidentally do like a book? Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, now here's what it says. Move everything to one side. Okay, which way do you want to go? Do you want to move everything over this way or this way? Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to go this way. Okay, when I move this or get rid of it over here, I would do a plus 2x, which would create, or 2x squared, so that would create 3x squared. Okay, I'm going to move this x stuff over. So I will be doing a plus x, because when you move stuff, it turns opposite, right? So plus 6x and the 3, I would do a subtract 3 minus 12. What do I have on this side now? 0. Don't have anything. Okay, here's what we're going to do now. Go back to your y. Get all that other stuff out. We're done with that. 3x squared plus 6x minus 12. Graph it. Okay, that's kind of the shape I'm getting. where does this graph equal 0? So this is what I'm looking for. Where does that graph equal 0? Okay, so get me those values. Any predictions on what those numbers might be? Do you notice anything connecting?
Wait, how do we find that one? Do we do the?
Second, calculate the 0. And then you've got to put your mouse left, enter, right, enter. Did you get the same numbers as the other part?